not coming to our area, not coming to our country, not coming to our state. If this is the background, friends, we have just completed 75 years of our independence from British rule. This year, 15 August was celebrated as Amrit Mahotsav. Meaning of the Amrit Mahotsav, up to the next 23rd, 15 August, we will celebrate this Mahotsav. But this year we complete 75th year of independence. This is important period. Friends, what is the role of India? What India can do for society? What India can do for humanity? India has a contribution in different areas to the civilization. From this country, eminent scholars like Charaka, Susruta, Aryabhatta, Varahamihira, Bhaskaracharya, Brahmagupta, Chanakya, Madhavacharya, Panini, Patanjali, Nagarjuna, Gautama, Pingala, Shankaradeva, Maitri, Gargi, Thiruvalluvar, all such knowledgeous persons who all have contributed not only to this country, their preaching, their research, their writings, all has contributed to the global knowledge system. We are inheriting such a great civilization in the area of engineering, area of technology, area of healthcare. Today in this corona period, the Indian knowledge-based Siddha treatment process has proven this is the way. Our Indian medicine has proven. I asked a gentleman of Indian origin who is a head of a global company, is owning a global company. By inquiring his health, I asked, how do you do in these days, in those days? He said, I start with my day with taking a ball of turmeric and a black coffee. Why do you take turmeric? Because COVID is there. Friends, Indian food habit, Indian medicines, Indian innovations. And today, with addition of yoga as an international concept, you go to any part of country, world, to any public park in the world, in any country, you will find 5 persons are there, they are practicing yoga. That means the Indian knowledge system has enhanced its positive impact in all parts of the globe. That is the contribution of India's knowledge system to the global civilization. And this role is much more today to this challenging time. Because in India, we have a sanskar, we believe entire planet is our family. That's why we have recited Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. We feel everybody is part of my kutumba, my family. With this background, Government of India has, as mentioned by my friend, the Vice Chancellor, National Education Policy has started rolling out by institutions like Sastra University, and you all are trust bearer of National Education Policy from 2020 onward. What is the basic feature of this NEP? What does this NEP justify? What is NEP prioritize as a philosophy? For me, NEP is not a document of 60 pages. NEP is a roadmap to create global citizen in the 21st century. It's a philosophical document. I have read that document for several times. Every time I go through that document, I find new things. That document says the teaching methodology, the learning outcome, the entire education system will be based on local language and the mother tongue. So Prime Minister said, all Indian language are national language. Tamil language is the national language. Telugu language is the national language. Marathi, Bengali, Punjabi, Hindi, Odia, Ahamiya, Kannada, Malayali, all are national language. The boy or girl will come out with successful results where if we understand the thing properly. How she will understand the thing properly? If he will have its clarity of the complex subject. How she or he will have a clarity on the complex subject? If she or he will understand in his mother tongue, in her mother tongue. The language is familiar. The day he uttered the first sentence in the language, the day he listened the first word in the local language, if he or she is able to continue that journey up to a level when we come to schools, if you write in the same language, if you will read in the same language, then the critical thinking of the human being will emerge. I am not averse of any language. To knowing English is not bad thing. Knowing any other language is not bad thing. But knowing its own language is important thing. If I say the single most important feature of NEP is Bharatiya Bhasha, own language, local language. So, Government of India is recognizing all language as national language. NEP is promoting that. NEP is giving emphasis on employability. Our education system has created degree holder. Our education system has developed, there is a great missing link between skill and education. Person is educated but is not skilled. After your campus, you are again going to management training. What is the necessity of management training? If your academics, your teaching, your learning is so apt, you will directly go to the floor, you will directly go to the officer, you will directly go to the market, you will do your profession. NEP is giving a collaborative approach of education and skilling. We are teaching, and rightly Prime Minister in 15 August speech said, now time has come, we have to give emphasis on innovation. How innovation will be there? Research will be there. Research and innovation. You see, these are the two different words in the English language, but in Indian language, there is one language. This is Anusandhan. I saw that in your university building also. Anusandhan. So Prime Minister rightly said, Jai Anusandhan. This is the picture of national education policy. Language, skilling, innovation, research, employability, and to create global citizenship, that mindset, sustainability, climate resilience. These are the part of NEP. Friends, you all are fortunate to be part of this NEP process. From 2020 onward, those who have passed, they all are fortunate because you are the product of NEP. Friends, today, as I said, today you are entering to an important phase of your life. Everybody, when go to an important phase, if you are going to a temple, going to an auspicious place, or doing some anushthan in our own home, rituals in our home, we place in front of a belief, object of belief. It may be a God, it may be Jesus Christ, it may be Allah, it may be a tree, it may be an object. But we place something. Henceforth, I will do this thing. Friends, this society has a great expectation from all of you. On this convocation day, Your time of learning has over. Now your time of practice has started. You have completed your education journey. Now your applied education phase will come. You will be more, every day you will learn. That doesn't mean that studentship has ceased. Studentship will continue. One phase is over, another phase you are entering. You are entering the applied education part. You have to place something. As I said, lot of expectations are there from you, from society. If I mention, in our Indian rituals, when you getting married, in front of that Yajna Kunda with your wife, both of you are pledging, and you are pledging 7 things, Saptapadi. Now we are entering in a new life. You have to do Saptapadi. You have to, I am very impressed with Sastra University's research works. I saw a 3D printing machine around 8 years ago in MIT. And today I am proud. In MIT, I saw a 3D printing. In those days, Professor Munish was head of the energy department. He was just relinquished his role as energy minister of Obama administration. He is a good friend of mine. As a student of his Dr. Munish, I went to see him. He advised me and he took me to saw a 3D printing machine. I saw first time in around 2016. I saw the 3D printing machine. I saw 3D printing machine. Product was a material object. Later on, I see a 3D printing machine in Germany, in Munich, developing medicines, again a material object. Today, in Sastra University, I saw a 3D printing machine preparing by next 3-4 years with using 4D technology. We will be producing real-time kidney and heart replacement. This kind of research you all are doing here. Kindly continue that journey. So emerging technologies is should be your priority. You have learned something here, but you have to practice that in society. Number 2, India is very fast emerging in one area, that is digital India. By end of this year, India will be rolling out indigenous 5G technology. By end of 23, 6 lakhs villages of India will be connected with optical fiber for internet. That means there is a super highway built to each and every household of India. Around 30 crore households are in India. Out of that, 25 crore to 50 million households will be connected with, not only super highways, they will be connected with airports, runways. Now, what kind of thing will be, what kind of personalized aeroplane or Mercedes vehicle will go to their house? I will give you one example. Today, if we calculate the digital payments of the global level, entire world, if you count the digital transaction of the entire world, out of that entire 100% transaction, 40% is coming from India. That means the common man, the street vendor, the village shopkeeper, the village consumer, all are now paying in the UPI kind of payment architecture. This is the domain area of India. Lot of transparency, lot of efficiency, lot of ease are coming out of that. India is going to be leader of that area. You all have vaccinated. After taking vaccine, within few seconds there is a certificate in your mobile phone. Friends, it is nowhere in the world today. Not even in developed countries. India is leader of that area. India is going to leader of the digital world. You have learned a lot of things from this university. Kindly continue to practice that in the society. For emerging technology, for digital, you have to concentrate on research. I have mentioned certain viewpoints of my observation of this university. Research is a continuous thing. Research leads to innovation. Research follow for the new things. So for lifelong, the practice you have developed here as a research student, please continue to carry on that. Then, unless until a sizable mass of the society create wealth. Today there is a mindset we all, after passing out, I am not happy with this idea of placement. I am not happy with this idea of campus placement, personally. I am happy and I am very enthusiastic to see a model. If somebody is giving employment opportunity to at least 5 people through an entrepreneur model, then India needs job creator, not job seeker. Be entrepreneur for life jobs. Take risk. Go to society. Put your education in application and create entrepreneur model. Please continue with that. What will be the outcome of that? Then for the first time, yesterday was Vishwakarma Puja. And it's fortunately nice coincidence, yesterday was the birthday of our beloved leader, Prime Minister Narendra Modi. On that day, Ministry of Skill Development, the department I am also in charge, we organized the first convocation for ITI students. You all are graduate and postgraduate students. For the first time in India, and Prime Minister came and addressed in the digital platform. On that occasion, I see a guy. I see a woman. It's a middle-aged woman from Maharashtra. She narrated her experience. What was that? She told, during pandemic, my husband lost the job. My family was at dilemma how to go ahead. I went to a skill center of Jana Shikshan Sastra and I took training of 3 months to stitching jute bags. I started producing jute bags. I am earning my livings and I am giving employment to 10 women. Friends, this is the real practice of circular economy. You all have to practice. Your career, your education, your parents' investment, this prestigious global institution's contribution to your knowledge system is not for you. It is for society. You have to be innovator. You have to be technology savvy. You have to be entrepreneur. Through that, you will create new models which will be sustainable, which will be climate friendly. Because the industrial revolution 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, even in 4.0, there is a madness in the mask of growth and development. We are destroying the climate. We have to be innovative. I am happy I saw lot of such kind of model in your labs. Kindly continue to do that. But friends, what do you think? When we took the name in the beginning, when we talk about the architectural capacity of this society, it's not only architect, it's medicine, it's statecraft, it's diplomacy. India at one point in time was a superpower in navigation, the maritime economy. What do you mean by that? That means we have a strong entrepreneurial capacity. Lot of repositories are there in our local language, in our folklore, in our old testaments, in old literatures. How to reappropriate all these things in the modern context. Friends, we have to focus on our Indian knowledge system. Thiruvalluvar was not knowing English. like Shakespeare. Now our challenge how to take Tiruvallur, the global thought leader, to the entire globe. That is our responsibility. This is the way how we can carry forward the Indian knowledge system. Friends, why we will do all such things? What is the importance of this period? Do you know? Just we have entered the Amrut Kal. By next 25 years, just imagine, because into the internet era, the entire world is a village. We can know each and every happenings of any part of the country within few seconds. What is going to happen in next 25 years? Next 25 years is a very important period of entire humanity, entire globe, entire planet. I am confident. I see the confident thought leaders and innovators in front of me. You are going to lead next 25 years in this Amrit Kal. This is the seventh place you have to take. By all such character, with all this knowledge capacity, we have to carry forward. We have to take the responsibility of the entire globe, and we have to have the solution, and we will lead the globe. India is going to be the Vishwaguru. India is going to be the knowledge superpower. To you friends, to this young talent pools. India has its own advantage. The right the Prime Minister said, by next 25 years, while taking 5 days. Today I am not mentioning about Panchapran announced by Prime Minister from the Red Fort. Think big, think about decolonization, think about our roots, think about our harmony, and take responsibility of society. Friends, let us place in this Amrit Kal of next 25 years. We have to place to take responsibility of society. This is our mission. This is our responsibility. As the great thinker of this state, the Tamil poet, Saint Tiruvallur said, how we can achieve this noble goal. Education is constant and everlasting pursuit of knowledge, and humility and virtue are two important aspects of the true knowledge. Friends, with humility and virtue, and education is constant and everlasting pursuit. Today, you have achieved that. As I said in the beginning, you have completed an important phase of your life. In Amrit Kal, we all have to be more responsible. We have to live for our family, we have to live for our community, we have to live for our society. We have to live for entire humanity. This is the nature of Indian society. Friends, let us come together, let us take place. We have the answer, we will lead. And I am confident, after a few years, when I will get a chance to meet you again in the different platform, you might be addressing from this stage. You might be addressing from the Red Fort. Who knows, the future Prime Minister is sitting somewhere in that range. Like you, some years ago, some decades ago, the great person of this civilization, APJ Abdul Kalam, I would have seen somewhere in the back bench. He led the civilization, he led the society. He made proud all of us. I am confident you will make proud all of us, the entire civilization, the entire country. Thank you, friends.
I now request our Chancellor to administer the pledge.
The hand extend forward.
We do sincerely promise and declare that the certificate in the degree of which you are the candidate and knowledge sharing and conversation, contact, activities, and others to be. Do you utmost ability and all occasions, you will support and promote the cause of morality and sound learning. Do you promise that you will, as far as in your life, apply and advance the social order and the well-being of well fulfillment? Do you promise that you will faithfully and happily fulfill the duties of your profession, that you will, on all occasions, maintain the purity and the faith of the profession, and you will never deviate from the dogmatic path of the honorable exercise, making your knowledge subservient to unworthy ends? I do promise. That the candidate be now presented.